It was one of those late summer nights where the air hung thick with heat, the kind that makes the crickets sing a little louder and the stars shine a little clearer. I had just finished upgrading the new biometric locks on my ranch garage, a pet project of mine since I happen to be a security systems engineer by profession. My garage wasn't just a place for tools and trucks. It was my tech lab, a fortress of sensors, cameras, and prototypes. I'd built security systems for military bases and federal agencies, so yeah, it was more secure than Fort Knox. Or so I thought. Until Karen decided she had a universal HOA access code. It started at 11:47 p.m. My phone buzzed, a push alert from my security system. Garage door tamper detected. Unauthorized code entry attempt. At first, I figured it was a raccoon or maybe one of the tech sensors glitching from the heat. But then came a second alert, then a third, and then my cameras lit up. There she was, Karen, standing at my keypad with a flashlight, tapping away like she was entering a hotel room code. She had gloves on, a clipboard tucked under her arm, and a smug little smirk on her face. I switched to the live mic and couldn't resist. Evening, Karen. Forgot your reservation for the midnight tour. She jumped so hard she almost dropped the flashlight. Who's there? This is HOA business. HOA business? In my private garage? At midnight, I replied, leaning back in my chair, watching her through 4K night vision. She huffed. We have a universal code for all neighborhood garages. The HOA has the right to inspect for non-compliant storage or... That's when she pressed the code in 1-2-3-4. I actually laughed. Karen, did you just try 1-2-3-4 on a federal-grade security system? She ignored me, pulled out a tiny notepad, and wrote something down. This garage is locked with unauthorized technology. It violates HOA standards. I'm issuing a citation. Suddenly the lights in the garage flashed red. My system had triggered tamper response mode. A calm synthetic voice spoke from the speaker above the keypad. Unauthorized access attempt detected. Facial recognition engaged. Evidence logged. Authorities notified. Karen froze. I watched her face as she realized the keypad had just scanned her. Then she turned toward the nearest camera, and the LED blinked blue, meaning her image was being uploaded to cloud storage and local law enforcement. Her voice cracked. What's happening? Relax, Karen, I said through the mic, barely hiding my grin. That's just my AI logging your attempted break-in. Hope you smiled for the mugshot. Within 10 minutes, 2 sheriff cruisers rolled up my driveway, lights flashing across the pasture. The deputy stepped out, flashlight in hand. Evening, sir. Got a report of an attempted entry. I nodded toward the garage. Karen stood frozen in place, arms crossed, trembling but still trying to act righteous. Officer, she stammered. This man's garage violates HOA code. I was simply inspecting. The deputy blinked. At midnight? With gloves? After the system flagged a forced entry attempt. Karen's voice grew shrill. We have a universal code. The deputy raised an eyebrow. Ma'am, there is no such thing as an HOA universal code. And this man's property isn't under your jurisdiction. You just broke into a secured private facility. They took her statement and I handed over the video footage. All 4 angles of her trying to hack my keypad with a flashlight and a 1-2-3-4 combo. Karen tried one last desperate move. You can't arrest me. I'm with the HOA. The deputy's tone turned sharp. Ma'am, that's exactly why you're being charged. Abuse of authority and attempted trespass. Please step to the side. By the next morning, the footage had made its way across the neighborhood group chat. The headline someone added still makes me laugh. Karen thinks HOA code unlocks SIA-level security system. Arrested for midnight inspection. She was forced to resign from her HOA position the following week and fined for trespassing. And me? I added a new AI voice to the system that greets anyone who walks up to the garage keypad. It says, "Hi, Karen. Not this time."